I tell y'all, YouTube is one thing. The streets is another. Y'all running around here doxing people's channel, calling people jobs, trying to dox people's channel, and put their information out there. See, when I started my YouTube channel, I let it be known that I'm an ex-convict. Yeah, I done robberies, B&Es, I done shot cats, I done been shot. I'm talking about, yeah, they don't call me Big Brother OG for nothing. Y'all better ask somebody, but the point I'm making is this here. Y'all let YouTube be YouTube. Y'all women get on here and think y'all can talk $1 million worth of shit, but then when we talk shit, y'all want to start doxing people's channel and try to call people jobs and get them fired. When you tried to call my job, you was unsuccessful. What you tried to do didn't work. Fool, busters, marks. Now, here's the thing. Y'all trying to dox people's channel and put their information out there. What are you gonna do when you dox somebody's channel and they show up at your damn doorstep, ready to get busy and bring you that pain? See, like I told y'all, man, let YouTube be YouTube. You ain't got no business trying to dox nobody's channel, get their information, and put their information out there. Yeah, I'm an ex-convict, I done it all. So if you dox my channel and put my information out there, you wasting your damn time, because I put it out there for you. But no one understands. If you ever dox my channel and you look up my information, no one understands that I ain't to be fucked with. Yeah, when you look me up, you gonna know I ain't to be fucked with. And I'm coming to see you, that's a promise. Fellas, I already told y'all, in this society that we living in with these modern women, you know, years ago, when they started establishing and building projects. And I told you that the projects was a place designed and set up to create your convicts, your dope fiends, your dope dealers, your factory workers, people who never become entrepreneurs, baby mamas, just a bunch of mess. That's what the projects was designed for by the powers that be. And within these projects, they allowed these women to move into these apartments and said the man couldn't be there. Dismantle the households, kick the man out. Now the child running amok. This is how we keep our prisons full, and this is how we'll keep them uneducated, keep them unstable at all times. See, when I started talking about these type of things, they started shadow banning my channel. Yeah, tell me a lot. But within these projects, they also did a project on the psychological mindset of these modern black women. And this is the reason why they're the way that they are today, fellas. This was set up by design. This was a structure that was built and empowered by supremacists, the powers that be. The mind of the modern women that you seeing today, this was a project within the projects years ago. And this is what you got. This was set up by design. The actions, the mindset of these modern black women today are nothing but projects that was molded, shaped, and orchestrated by the powers that be. And that's why they're the way that they are, black man. You know, I had a brother ask me, why they covering up the Buffalo shooter. Come to find out, the same brother who asked me that is the same brother who can't control himself when it comes to you modern women. So of course he didn't want to hear me saying the things that I was saying, because the shoe fit him and the woman he with. What you about to hear, if it sound regurgitated, is because I had to take down some videos after they called my job, and I'm putting them back. And somebody asked me, why are they covering up the Buffalo shooter? Let me tell you something. They covering up things like the Buffalo shooter because the Buffalo shooter was orchestrated, set up by design. He was sent by the powers that be. These people are trying to set it off and start martial law. I'm telling you, man. Ezer, one of the subscribers in the comment section says, the shooter doesn't necessarily conflict with their personal egos. Talking about you modern women and divestors. Kevin Samuel was in their face with an overdose of no BS reality. Keep up the good work, sir. And this is the reason why you get these modern women get on YouTube. They'll talk about all the frivolous things, but the things that they need to be talked about, they keep their mouth shut, like Dylan Roof. These women are a project, and you beware. Amir Jah, my man Amir Jah said, they forgive him because they worship him in his image. They will be the first to take the mark, name, number of the beast. Black men beware. When he say they forgive him, they talking about these modern black women all on YouTube and around the world. When you get people like the Buffalo Shooters and Dylan Roofs, they will forgive them. They will forgive them. Programmed by the powers that be book called the Bible, they will forgive them. My man Blue Blood Royalty. My man Blue Blood Royalty say, I've been saying that since he passed. Y'all celebrate a black man death, but get on national TV and forgive a racist for killing one of our family members. Wicked. These are the modern women that you're dealing with, black man. I'm telling you. Boycott. Now you understand when I say the boycott is real. My man Liam Mubi Lee. Bro, he said these women are right-hand tool of these people's agenda. True indeed. My man Terrence Johnson says, they are not hard to spot in public. And you're right. They are not hard to spot in public. You can see the hate in their eyes. I avoid them kind of women these days and times. Man, utilize your third eye. When you out there in the public, you out in restaurants, you can see them. They'll give you a hateful look. They'll give you a hateful look. My man, Every Other Race says, it's a complete circus. They are going to the gun range. For who again? We know what he's talking about. Number 7, my man Rough Day says, but hyenas, you modern women, but hyenas, both 4-legged and 2-legged, can go straight to hell. This is how you brothers, this is how these brothers are feeling about these modern women. My man Reggie Simpson says, YT have always said the black woman is his pit bull. Y'all are pit bulls for YT. Benjamin Lewis says, attention, love thy enemy does not mean forgive them of attacks. My man J.R. Meadows says, turning the other cheek, wartime period, an eye for an eye. Feel you, brother. My man Big Mitch says, yeah, I couldn't believe my ears. The brainwashing goes all the way back to the slave plantation. All the way back. Fellas, they still on the plantation. They have never left the plantation. These modern women are still slaves to YT. My man D-Man says, big ups to you, brother. My man D-Man says, the black woman are the descendants of mammies. I am around your age and I know your disappointments. I am sorry, but I got to have one eye on European supremacy and the other eye on these so-called black women. Damn shame. And that is sad. No other race of females disrespect their men more than the black woman. Time for these women to pay the price for their treachery. Boy can go into area, the white boy can go into an area that is 80% black and not raise a red flag. But I guarantee a black man can't go into an Asian, white, Mexican area that 80% of that group, without 80% of that group being on high alert. And that's the problem right there. The same with the church shooter. Can walk right in the black church, no one raise an eyebrow, let a black man go into a white church and watch how these Christian eyes be all on him, reaching for the gun and the Bible at the same time. Big ups, D-Man. My man Crispin Coney, he says, we live in a society where the truth speaking will get you killed. Jesus died on the cross for telling the truth. I'm not implying Kevin Samuels is Jesus in any way. But look throughout history. Most public figures for as long as we have lived have been taken out for telling the truth. You see, truth is part of God's DNA. We have to live in it to survive these days and times, and accepting this brings forth wisdom to move. You know what? And he's right. Bring forth wisdom for us to be able to move through this society the way that we need to. He says, the great general Sun Tzu said, if you know yourself and not your enemies, you will only win half of your battles. But if you know yourself and know your enemy, you will win every battle. This is the true meaning of love thy neighbor. More than likely, the last person you got into a fight with or looked in their phone or spanked them was someone you say you love. So if you loved your enemy, you will have the heart to chastise them as well. My man Kenneth Wayne says, like Malcolm X said, an eye for an eye and a life for a life. Also, most modern black women will stay single for life. You're gonna die alone. My man Balzac T. Backer says, people don't understand that the Bible was always a tool for slavery. That's why even though it was illegal to teach a slave to read, they still taught them Christianity. So they will learn to love and fear their master as they would their gods. That's deep, bro. My man Trevor says, divestors are spineless. They love the Buffalo, New York shooter, dirty draws. And that's true. My man Tony says, a man has to be extremely foolish to take these females seriously, especially after knowing they come with an expiration date shorter than milk. Black women will go out of their way to emasculate you after you fall for one. I tell y'all, man, utilize your options, man. They're done. Majority of these modern black women are whores. What is a whore? A whore is a female who went out and had sex with multiple people. And let me tell you, here's the proof in the pudding. The evidence prove it because they got 4 and 5 chaps, baby mamas, and the kids ain't nowhere around. That's what whores do. A whore is a female who has sex with multiple people. Baby mamas. A lot of babies daddies, pookas and rig-rigs. Straight whores. My man HDF Enjoyment says, don't waste your time with these type of women. Test them of all times. And as soon as you see the wrong signs, leave and never go back. That's why I tell you young men out there, all you fellas out there, if you in a relationship with a woman who already have children and you being a fool trying to build on another man's legacy, pack your shit and get up out of there. Leave her. Or continue to be a fool. This issue is very seriously. Don't take it for granted of what these wild older men are telling us. My man Channel Zero says, the counterproductive levels of modern women can never be exaggerated. They are beyond traitors. The boycott is real. My man Zulu Knight says, always on point. These modern women are poisonous snakes that's out for blood. They call my job and try to get me fired. You thought you could silence the working man? You can't fuck with me. I'm a beast. My man Bergen Fries says, this European supremacist will soon summon modern women. He said it was summon. What do you do? When you look at them moving, what do they do with demons? They summons demons. He said they will soon summon modern women, divestors, Cynthia G's, to carry out terrorist acts against the black community. It's coming soon. Modern women will be weaponized. I'm telling y'all, man. And From my understanding, divested zealot is a nurse who hate black men. A straight up coward hiding behind an avatar. But you a nurse up in a damn hospital handling care of black men. You shouldn't be there. Fellas, everybody do their research. We got to find out who she is, because she don't need to be working in no damn hospital around black men. She's a hater. Fellas, rally up, do your research. We're going to find out exactly who this woman is. The people at that hospital need to see her page. This is why the cowards are hiding. See, they need to see her page, and they need to find out about how she feel. She's a hater. This woman got on her wall, she got a woman on a swing, swinging with enjoyment, while black men hanging from a tree. An indication of, oh, the same thing they did when Kevin Samuels passed away. They rejoiced. See, this ain't no game. You can't make this shit up, fellas. Let me tell you something. Black man, it can be you up in that hospital under divested zealot's care. Now, y'all ignore what the hell I'm saying and don't get on your job and do your work. That's what it is out here, fellas, dealing with these modern black women. So, y'all know what time it is. You watch yourself, you be smart. And always remember, man, the projects, the ghettos. When they built the projects, they wasn't just building a project in physical form. They build a project within a project. It's just like the Masons, a secret society within the secret society. And who's the damn secret? You, black man, you are the secret. In your identity, your true identity is the secret. The same thing with the projects. A project within a project. And guess who was the biggest damn secret in these projects? The black woman, because they was doing a project on her mind. And this is the reality of the project that they've done. They have been weaponized for the powers that be. They would call your job, try to get you fired. They would try to dox your channel, everything. So fellas, I say y'all do the same thing. Shit. Peace out.